Welcome, welcome. This is Hannah.
And Calissa.
Sarah. And our guest.
You sound so scared.
Yeah.
That's because I was preparing.
Yep. Sarah always does this to us. So what we do is we discuss the topic before the microphone are actually turned
And
on.
then we get hot talking.
And then Hannah,
We're spitting.
Wow,
Spitting fire.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Here, let's just.
Sorry. I have Nick.
Mine's mine. So
Good.
It's quiet.
you were spitting on it, so it was.
I don't say anything when he does it.
You're notorious for loud noises.
Okay. So, yeah, we were spitting. And so TJ is back on. The second time back on.
We talked about it, and were thinking like March.
Do you remember when you were on last
the beginning
time?
of the year? June, February, March, or April, maybe.
Wow, so we opened in January.
Oh, so
So
way before
I think
that.
it was
like a year ago, probably.
yeah, probably right around.
So,
Wow.
TJ is a tattoo artist,
Yeah.
and he just opened up a tattoo shop.
Well, a long time ago now.
It's not that long
First
ago.
year though.
Yeah.
10 months.
Yeah, that is quite a while to think
Yeah.
about actually.
Almost 11.
Dang. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good.
Good.
Lots of clients. It's
Yeah, I know
turned
you
out
were
better than I
nervous and you
thought,
were
so.
like, I don't, you were worried about like not getting people in the door. And I was like, no, you will have no problem.
It's just nerve wracking when you start something and you hope people follow, but you
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
are not sure.
You can't like rely on other people's loyalty.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, but it's been good. It's
Yeah.
been really nice. I
Good.
mean, we've been solid for booking.
Good.
Usually it's almost 2 months ahead, so
Nice.
Oh,
And you
wow.
have 3, yourself,
I do now.
and then 2 others, right?
Yep, we
Okay.
just added that third one
Okay.
probably a month ago.
Okay.
How do you hire someone? Do they like come in and be like, hi, hire me?
Yeah, so I was hire me, please. No, I was gonna put out an article that we were searching, but then I also was like, I don't want a bunch of people
Yeah, Randy's.
just coming in being like, yeah, I'm from the streets. Can I tattoo?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah. We're like talking prison tattoos here. It's like,
There's nothing wrong with the streets, but
No, but well,
like if that's
Like-
your only like what's that called? That's like your only thing that you've ever done. That's a little like prison tattoo style. We're talking about.
yeah, like pen.
Yeah.
Like if you give me some pen and ink and tattoo,
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna hire you.
Yeah,
you don't want to stick and poke person.
No.
If you're legit, could be cool.
Yeah.
But if it's a pin, not so much.
I've seen some pretty cool like Japanese
Yeah.
style
Yeah.
like stick and poke.
Yeah.
That would hurt so
Oh, yeah.
bad.
Oh yeah.
I was
Imagine
just
people getting,
showing
like,
someone,
whole
a
body
lady
parts.
who was like 101, and she was like the oldest stick and poke person up in the mountains.
I saw that video.
Was she
I mean, she was covered.
Peruvian?
And people
Was
come
she
from like
Peruvian?
everywhere to get stick and poked.
Yep, she has like three designs that you can pick from, and she'll stick and poke you.
Is she Peruvian from the mountains of Peru?
Possibly. She's from the mountains.
Yeah.
It's very
I mean,
Peru to
yeah.
be mountainous people.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other mountains too.
That's true, but those are the only.
I know
ones
Mount
that
Everest.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of Mount Everest, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait.
There's this guy from like the 1920s who's been missing since the 1920s, and they found his leg not too long ago.
What?
Yeah,
In the
it finally was uncovered, and they found it, and it was in his boot still. So that family, although probably mostly dead,
in
has
Mount
now-
Everest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of creepy that they just leave dead bodies there for landmarks.
Okay, I was
'Cause
gonna
what else
ask
are you
if
gonna
that was
do?
Mount Everest.
Although you know
'Cause
what? Another fun fact.
I love
There's
it.
a rule now that you have to take your poop with you. You have
Yes,
to
I
bag it,
saw that.
because when it melts and there's landslides, it's just all poo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's a rule now you have to take your poo with you. You can't just like leave it.
So why are we climbing Mount Everest?
That's what I said. I'm like, why?
It's a really cool thing to do. It's what the cool kids do.
I mean, I can still call it cool, and I'm just looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true. That's true.
I'll look at it at a National
I can see the
Geographic
top
and be
from
like,
the
cool,
floor.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why people do the things they do, like cave diving.
Oh,
No.
No.
so
No.
scary.
I watch some of that footage and I get claustrophobic. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't breathe. I can't do this. And then
We literally just went to Decorah
Yeah.
and there's an ice cave that's there.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even go in it all the way.
Yeah.
It's not even that bad. It's just
It's
like a
really
tiny
not
little
that bad.
squeeze through.
No.
And it's just open and it's cold. And I'm like,
No.
no.
You hear about all
no.
those people who get like stuck inside the tiny tubes of like mines and caves and stuff, and they just die of suffocation in there because they can't get back out. And I'm like, no,
Yeah, like
sorry, no,
instant panic attack.
Yep.
Can't calm myself down. I end up just like
just
I
done.
will die.
Yeah.
I
I
will
would die.
starve to death in a tiny little hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so sad, and I would just
Well, that one guy didn't. I mean, he was upside down for that
Yeah.
long, and they couldn't get him out. Like, no,
Yeah.
that's my worst
the guy
nightmare.
that had to cut his arm off in the
no,
cavern.
no.
No,
This
this
is
Yeah,
one.
I know,
This
but I'm
was
just
in-
saying another guy, the
oh.
guy that had to cut his arm off in the cavern.
127 hours.
I don't know that one.
It's like it was like a tiny pocket knife, and he just like cut his arm off.
So they made a
Nope.
movie. James Franco played him.
James Franco, really?
Mhm.
Is that the older one or the younger one?
You guys have so many facts.
What's the other one's name?
Like,
You spend so much time on social media, but you
No.
like, don't watch
No,
the stuff that we
Kalissa is a
watch.
working mom, and then I just
Kalissa knows things about people. Like she's like, "Do you follow this kind of account? Do you follow this?" And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
"No, I don't. I follow just like random stupid stuff."
But now I'm starting to like, Caleb Hammer.
yeah.
I just discovered him.
oh, he's so cool.
Do you follow Caleb Hammer?
Yeah.
Yes.
The cool.
Ah, everyone knew about it.
Yeah, he's the coolest because he's so funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's what's crazy to me though. Okay, so in our world, we all know who Caleb Hammer is. He has a very similar subscriber count to Nick.
Yeah.
Really?
So there's
Oh, I didn't know that.
So there's people out there that just like there's this many people who know Nick as
I know.
well as like we know Caleb Hammer, and it's just like
I
that
was
is
talking,
weird.
we were talking at lunch
Wild.
the other day, and I was like, Nick will always just be Nick. Like
Yep.
he'll never
The
be
people that
like,
know
famous
Nick are just
I
like,
know.
it's Nick.
like it's not.
We should probably offer some context. Hannah's husband is a YouTuber,
Yeah.
and he's pretty popular. He has over 1 million subscribers.
We were at music class, and Nick was wearing one of his merch, and it said, "Tax this couch," or something about tax and his couch or something. If you don't know his YouTube, you
It
wouldn't
just looks
understand.
stupid.
Yeah, it's just like, huh? And this mom looked over at Nick, and she I saw her whisper to her husband, like, "What's up with this shirt?" And then the husband, he's just like, "That's the fat electrician." And she was like, "What? What'd you say?" He's like, "The fat electrician." And this was like away from the room, but I could instantly see
it.
read,
Yeah.
read the lips. And then he I saw him pull up a phone and then show her like this, like, "See?" And she goes, like,
Yeah.
looking at the
Don't take
phone,
it.
looking at me.
Person in here.
And I'm like, yeah, oh God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, it's funny because when you guys came to my housewarming party, my mom took pictures and you guys were in it. Well, somebody commented
Oh my
and they're like, oh, "Is that the fat electrician?" I was like, "Nick? Yeah."
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's just quite.
It's just Nick.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
Nick.
It's not really that serious.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
some people are kind of crazy and they go berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Media, man.
Yeah. Pretty
Media is
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
It is
But I'm sure we'd all feel the same way if we all met Caleb Hammer.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
We
God,
would-
oh my
yeah,
God.
exactly.
Caleb Hammer.
Probably
And then-
wouldn't, but I'd be like, ooh.
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
guy
still,
over
like
there.
if he were to walk past you, you'd be like, double looking, like, "Huh, who's that?" And
I don't know if I'd recognize him in person, to be honest.
I think you would.
I think
think
you
I
would.
would?
He's
Okay.
yeah. Caleb, if you're listening.
Come on our show.
Actually, give me some financial advice for my husband.
I really want to go on his show.
Me too.
But I think I'm too normal. I'm a normie. Like
Yeah.
he takes some strange people.
Yeah, we don't have enough like debt and stuff.
Yeah.
Darn. We should just rack up some debt real quick.
Let me go pull out my 3 credit cards and ching, 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 ching.
Speaking of finances,
Yes.
tell us about how the bookkeeping is going as far as like you're responsible for payroll now and paying other people and
Is the IRS
Wait,
scary?
are you? How is that?
I
mean,
mean,
it is
the IRS
scary.
is always scary.
It really is.
Are you responsible for payroll, or do they get paid by their clients and you take a chair fee?
Yep. So I'm
Oh.
booth rent.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
take. I don't want to deal with all that.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
me, that's not.
Is that
how
what
it's supposed to
most
be
of them
anyway.
do? Booth rent?
Usually it's booth rent. Yeah.
Mm.
Just because, one, then they have to deal with all their clients and their pay and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and then they can have their write-offs for like IRS and they don't get screwed. You know.
Right.
But then I don't get the headache of dealing with all of that,
Yeah.
so it's kind of a nice two-way street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Do you like doing books and stuff like that? Do you like bookkeeping? Because I'm such a nerd. Like spreadsheets are my thing.
you're-
Budgeting is my thing. Like give me all the numbers. I'll run them all. Like
See, I used to be. Mm-hmm. I don't know if my lovely ADHD is just like out the window. now.
yeah,
So I have my lovely receptionist. She's
perfect.
like my.
your go-to.
You should see a day when
So
she's
she's
off.
payroll.
It's great. Yeah. So she's my Then I pay her.
Yeah.
But yeah, when she's in, it's like everything goes smooth. It's great.
Yep.
Everything's written down, and then she's gone, and I'm like, oh, where's my water? It's very. It's fun some days. Put it that way.
We all need those people in our lives.
Yeah, we do.
And you found a good one, it sounds like.
Yeah. She's also my sister-in-law, so it kind of helps because she knows me, and she
Yep.
knows like, hey, let's
Don't
go
make
back around.
Thanksgiving awkward.
Is it Mackenzie?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yep.
She's so cool.
Yeah. Wait. How do you know
We
her?
went to school. Well, not really. We were in choir together, I should say.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she's
awesome.
radical. She's very cool.
cool.
Like the nicest person ever.
She's
Yeah,
really sweet.
She is very nice. Very good, like front of the house person. Because when people walk in, they want like that nice.
The
Except when
face.
you make her mad, then it's just
I had
Well,
never
sure,
seen her
but, like,
mad.
Her
No.
smiling face is just like a little angel coming down.
Yeah.
she's
Singing
gonna
tune. She's
really
just so
laugh when she
sweet.
hears that.
She's just so sweet and cute.
She is. She is. Very good one to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very
Is she tatted up now?
She's getting there now.
Okay.
Yep. She has a huge like thigh piece now
Oh
that
my
we're
gosh.
working on. So yeah, she says a little bitey, but and we took like her sunflowers from her garden to make it. It's very cool.
For inspiration.
Yeah.
Cute.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Speaking of meaningful tattoos, what's the coolest tattoo you've done lately?
I've seen a couple.
Okay, so we need to have screenshots of these sent to us so that we can post them because
Yeah.
In the
Intrigued.
stories.
I want to like see them. You know.
Okay. Yeah. I'll-
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite lately is probably the big back piece that I'm working on.
Oh, I think I saw that the other day.
Yeah.
Yep.
My goodness. How long did she sit for?
So I think it's 3 sessions now, and we
Yeah.
still have at least one more to go.
Well, that's not bad. 4 sessions.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
She's a good sitter though, so she does not
Tell me what a bad sitter does.
Nicholas.
moves around,
Sweaty
keeps-
and like constantly sweaty.
yeah.
Sweaty.
I've had some
Ew.
bad sweaters, man.
What
I
does
mean,
that-
I sweat bad,
What
so
does
I
that
can't say
mean?
nothing.
Like they're sweating on you, like profusely sweating on you?
So like their
No.
endorphins are just in shock. So like your whole back is just wet.
And so they have to lay down that what's that paper or
It's
like,
like
a
a-
that
medical
blue paper.
that medical sheet.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
basically
the,
like
the act of tattooing makes them sweat. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Oh, I
because it
didn't
hits
know
like
that.
your nerves and stuff. So it just
Adrenaline or something. But like Nick, he would sweat so bad that like Olivia would have to like redo the sheets.
yeah,
Ew.
that's
Like
me
3 or 4 times.
Oh my
And I'm like,
gosh.
what is wrong with you? Just lay there. And
Just
he
lay
just
there.
can't. He just can't.
Yeah, I will say women are definitely better with pain
Yeah.
than men. Absolutely,
That's,
tenfold.
that's fascinating. I need other studies done on this type of thing. I need to know all the facts that go
About
I'm
what?
I'm just like scrolling through his Instagram while we're doing this. Just like about like the differences between like men and women with pain tolerance and all that kind of stuff.
It's crazy.
I've heard like they always say like man cold, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Yeah. And
It's a
so like I just am curious. I just want to know stuff like that. I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, I can verify that women are much more tolerable of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
especially children. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
usually I have like a first time tattooer come in. She's like, "Oh, I have 3 kids," and I'm like, "You're fine.
You're great.
You're good.
You're good.
You got this."
Yeah. And how do they do?
Oh, fine. They literally, it's like another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even move.
And like it's like all in your head sometimes. Like, oh my gosh, it's gonna hurt. But
Yeah.
then like you just have to get rid of those voices.
You need
and-
to like get in the zone.
I mean, it is scary if you think like, "Oh, I'm getting a needle with some ink in there grinding on my skin." That's
Yeah.
great, you know. But it's really not that.
Okay, question. And I wasn't remember that I wasn't here last time that you guys talked. So like I don't know recall what questions you asked and stuff, but I want to know like what are your favorite kind of people to tattoo? Like what are like the things? Does that make sense? Like what kind of like
Describe your
personality
ideal
quirk-
client.
Yeah, like what
An
kind of personality
ideal-
quirks, quirkies,
Quarks.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what kind of stuff like really is like, oh, this is the perfect canvas.
I love. Okay, so there's like two type. For tattooing, I love like the buttery skin.
What
Like
does that
you-
mean?
Oh, you can just do one stroke of the liner, and it's in. Don't
Yeah.
have to go back. Don't have to redo it.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Interesting.
Personality. I love the wild stories. Give me
So you like to like
something
talk.
wild.
You
Yeah.
like to talk
Oh
while you're
yeah.
doing it. Okay.
Yep. Definitely.
Talk or tattoo? Like, give me the wildest tattoo or just a fun conversation.
Fun conversation.
Okay.
Usually, I really just love because some people have some wild
I'm sure.
stories, and I'm just like, why? You know, like there's just some shocking stories that people tell,
Yeah.
and I love it. I eat it up. It's like I'm the therapist.
Yeah.
You know, I just get to be that.
I see you
person.
posting like therapy or tattoo, and sometimes
Yeah.
you can get both in the one.
Both.
That's like when
Both
they
is
say
good.
you're going through like a mental crisis and you need to cut your hair to deal with your mental crisis. Like some people cut their
Yeah.
hair, some people get tattoos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
But a tattoo you probably wouldn't want to get is like maybe like your ex baby
Oh my
daddy or
gosh.
something
Have
like
you
that.
done any of
Don't get
those?
that. I refuse to do them.
Really?
because
Okay, I was going to
just-
ask what you refuse to do.
The only time I ever have done it's like initials for like a ring
Mm-hmm.
or something, and even then I don't like doing it. But yeah, otherwise if they're asked, they're like, yeah, I want this. Actually, was it 2 years ago? I had someone want it on the side of their face, like right by their ear, and I'm like, no.
Yes, I will not
am
be
your person.
responsible.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm curious then, like how much, I don't want to say control, but like how much input do you generally have? Like, do most people pretty much trust you, or do you feel like you have to kind of bend to their,
It's 50-50.
50-50.
Usually, I'm usually pretty bold.
yeah,
I'm usually like upfront. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
yeah,
Or like we had to change this, or that's gonna fade over time, that kind of thing.
that's
So-
good.
Were you always like that, or did you have to overcome that?
Mm,
Because I know when you first start something in your career, you're a little like,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll do what you
Especially when you're an
want."
apprentice or something.
Yeah.
because you're just
way
trying
different.
to make your clientele.
Yeah.
So I'd say in the beginning, I definitely probably just let them walk on me, that kind of thing. But now I'm like, no, that's my name on that,
Yeah.
so not gonna work. You know.
Yep.
So that's kind of where I'm at
Yeah.
now.
What about apprentices? What does that? What would that look like for your shop? Like, are you open to it? Are you not?
So we actually do have an apprentice.
Okay, the new person is an apprentice.
Yeah, this is another one. So we
Oh,
have
okay.
4 now.
Oh.
Yep. So he has not started yet. He just moved from Maryland.
Okay.
It's actually Gage's brother.
I was gonna say Maryland. Like,
Yeah.
there's only one other person that I know from there.
Gage.
Yes.
No. Yeah. So he just moved here, and he's like brand new, straight off, needing to be taught everything.
Oh my gosh.
So he'll be drawing, and learning, looking
Yeah.
over the shoulder, all that good stuff. So
Is that? Do you like that when they like look over your shoulder? Is it weird?
used to bother me when I first started. Now,
Yeah. Okay.
not so much.
Yeah.
I'm so used to it now that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, it's your shop, so it's like your reputation too. So I think
Right.
it'd be kind of
Mm-hmm.
shitty if you were like, hey, go over there and quit bothering me.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's really mean. I could not do that to somebody.
I know, but like,
That's like the old style tattoo shops, though.
I know.
To tell 'em to get away?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're just mean.
But like, why?
I don't know. I don't know if that
Oh,
was
yeah.
like the. Yeah,
Oh, nobody heard that.
you didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear a word.
Calissa
Yeah.
got that. I definitely heard it.
I definitely, absolutely. But that's exactly where my mind went. Also,
That
Yeah,
was
for
like
sure.
I don't know if it was like the older times that they just thought that they had to be freaking rude or what.
I feel
but
like that's such a stereotypical like
It was.
thought about like tattoo people also.
it is, and
Like people not only
luckily-
that do tattoos but who get tattoos.
who get them. Yeah.
Well, I felt
yeah.
like back in the day, the people that got tattoos were bikers.
More, yeah, bikers, prisoners.
Prisoners.
I mean, that
Yeah.
was the thing.
That was, yeah. And I think that's why it was so looked down upon from
Yeah.
like the older generation. Like, oh, you're just degenerates.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real, for sure. Or like if you were in the Navy or something.
Oh,
The
yeah.
military.
Military, that kind
yeah.
of government branch type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily now we're getting away from that.
Yeah, it's a lot more widely accepted, I would say.
because it's more so becoming a culture rather than just a stipulation of these bikers or
Right.
nasty people getting tattoos.
Yeah.
But you can now create
be a
like an actual
biker.
painting.
You could never be a biker.
I'd move my moped and then do the bike wave.
Yeah, moped, man.
I feel like the furthest you'd ever get is like leather pants. That's as far as you could ever go.
No.
You on a motorcycle? Oh gosh.
No, I want the fringe jacket. Do
Oh
they
my
wear
gosh,
fringe?
Oh yeah.
That'd be so cute, actually.
Speaking of leather
So cute.
pants, this is totally off topic, but
Who cares?
Craig and I are going as Peggy and Al Bundy from Married with Children.
Wait.
She's got the big red hair,
Hold on, must Google.
and
Pause.
I've got leather pants.
It's
that I
Ed
wanna wear.
O'Neill from Modern Family.
What's it called? Peggy and what?
No,
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Why does their last names have to be Bundy? I was
know,
thinking
right?
Ted Bundy, and I'm like, no. All right.
Okay, this guy. Wait, he's like partially bald though. Is he? Craig has hair.
Craig has hair.
And oh, this lady.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
I love
Okay.
her.
Mhm.
She's from
8 Simple Rules
Yes. That's what I was thinking of. Yes.
with John Ritter.
I love her.
So
And
I'm
then
very
he died.
excited.
And that was sad.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Well, he had a heart attack.
Yeah. But like the
Ugh.
way they had to play it in the show.
Yeah.
Same with Glee when
Oh yeah.
Finn died.
Corey
Finn died.
Monteith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monteith.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his name was.
Corey.
Yeah, but I forget his last. Monteith.
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 Did you
I'm a
watch Glee?
snake.
Yeah. Did you watch Glee?
Were you a
I
Gleek?
You a Gleek?
What?
A
No.
Gleek?
Big
Kid?
Gleek?
I was not, but I mean, I've seen some.
It's
like,
actually,
parts
I
and-
forget how much younger you are than us. That's
Oh.
How
kind
old are you?
of.
24.
Oh, that's not that young.
Mm.
We're
But
young.
Glee was definitely
We're
like.
cool. That was
we
like when I was in
were-
middle school, I would say.
Wait, was our last guest 24
I was
too?
freshman when it started.
Dang.
Oh,
Yes.
So what would
I
I be?
know that.
Like a
you would have been a
junior?
sophomore.
okay.
Yeah.
Forgot how old we are.
Yeah.
Well, and I was
second
just
there.
saying, our last guest, I think, was 24 too. So,
Oh
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like once
For
you
30
hit
crying and trying, we're having a lot of.
yeah, but I feel like we're in similar life places, even though we're like different ages.
I'm much older mindset.
Yes.
than I
Yeah.
should be.
Yes.
I
Always.
think
always been
Yeah.
like that.
I always have people are like, they always are like, how old are you? And I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
how old do you think I am? And they're like, oh, probably like upper 20s, early 30s. And I'm
Yeah.
like, nope. I mean, I feel like it,
Yeah.
but no.
I would put you definitely at like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah.
27.
Yeah. That's
I don't
usually
know.
what I
I'm
get is
bad at
27,
guessing.
28,
Yeah,
right around there.
I'm bad at guessing. I don't know.
That's okay. Yeah.
I'll go with the flow then. I say also 27, 28.
Usually I don't guess because then I'm like, are they going to be mad at me?
Right.
if
And they
I guess
always
something
are.
wrong? Yeah, I know. And I'm like,
If I say you're old or something.
yeah. And I'm like, you're not old. Just kidding. I'm not guessing.
Okay, this was my question before we started. I don't want to know specifically about like the shop that you were at before, but I do want to know like what changes have you made in your own shop versus like the shop that you came from? You know, like rules, regulations,
I was just going to ask that.
even like your actual studio space, like differences there, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean the setup's pretty similar because
Okay.
it is like standard sanitation, all
Right,
that good stuff. So we do basically have the same
I
setup
feel like that's like
guidelines.
across the board then.
Yeah.
Like most. Okay.
Yeah, well, if you're a good shop, then
Yeah. Then you,
you
follow
have
those
good sanitation.
regulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard people mixing, like their Opticide, which is the stuff to kill
Oh no.
bad stuff, and I'm like, don't mix that with water, please. That's
Oh, like to
disgusting.
dilute it?
Yeah,
Save money? Oh
Mhm.
no.
yeah, yeah.
Some of these nails.
You're being
swabs.
so
Yeah.
noisy.
I'm sorry. Being a little loud over
She's like
here.
clunking things around.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Oh, great. Now that we've acknowledged it, I don't have to edit it out.
Okay, let's talk rules and regulations then. Like in terms of like rules that you've created.
That I've created.
Yeah, or like, do you know what I
Uh,
mean?
Yeah, like more.
What kind of culture are you
Yeah,
trying
like
to...
I just want to know like what
Yeah.
is different about like so you came from a very specific shop. That's where you apprenticed, right?
Yep.
And so obviously like you're in your own place. You're with a smaller group of people that you're close with.
Yeah.
And so I assume like the family dynamic, the culture dynamic is different the rules maybe that you have are different because it's like a different professional setting because that had a ton of people at one point.
Yeah.
And now you're like a small group. So like I just want to know kind of like what you've done differently than what they did.
Yeah. I mean, as far as like the rules for like employees, it's just the difference between percentage and booth rental, basically. Whereas they're kind of their own boss in a sense of their work type of thing. Whereas before we were getting paid, like payroll wise.
Oh.
So I don't do that. So I don't have to deal with all that kind of stuff. Honestly, besides the other things, I don't really make up rules for them as long as, they abide by just respectful and no drama starting.
Yeah.
That's my...
Drama is key.
The main thing is my drama. I told every single one of them, including Gage, if there is drama, you are done.
Yeah.
I will not tolerate it.
Yeah.
You are out.
Keeping
You
your
are not-
peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
I'm not doing it. I'm
even
not dealing with
personally,
that.
but like within the whole shop, just like it just ruins relationships and like it's a professional.
It just makes you not
environment
want to go back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
And
does.
it does seep into your clients too. Like your clients can see that.
They can sense it. That's
Yeah.
the tension.
Yeah.
And I
So-
don't agree with
And
that.
what travels
Yeah.
faster? Bad,
Yeah,
Word of
bad
mouth.
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word
for
of
sure.
mouth.
Yeah.
If your clients get catch of something bad, now they're going to be spreading rumors and
the
all this
whole
other
town will be
stuff. And
talking.
yeah. Even if you didn't do anything wrong, you are now going to be the bad guy because these people are talking around town, you know? So yeah, drama is probably my main
Yeah.
rule is keep it out.
I feel like that should be everybody's role.
Yeah, it should.
It really should be, but
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
people be bored.
So, I'm like,
Oh, that's so true. And I think to some degree it's human nature to like
It is.
not necessarily
It is.
gossip, but to discuss things that like are upsetting to you or bother you.
right.
So I get that, but I guess then it depends. Like, it's are we in the professional setting where we shouldn't talk about that, or like are we hanging out
Right.
as friends,
Right.
like discussing our grievances, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yep. No, I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of keeping that out and not allowing that to poison other people's views and
Yeah,
making all this stuff happen.
my manager, she won't add anyone on Facebook.
oh, see, that's genius.
Yeah, she won't add anyone on Facebook, and when she texts you, it's just strictly professional. Like, you want to hang out this weekend? No, none of that.
Yeah, that's true. See, I don't think me personally, I don't think I could ever do that.
Right.
As much as it would be like a off your shoulder type of thing, I'm just not that kind of person. I think I have too much like empathy and
Well, and you care about your
I do.
employees, you know.
Well, on Gage, I think I said that last time, but Gage is like a brother now.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So-
you guys started off friends before you like opened this
Yeah.
business.
Yep.
So
Yep.
like you came from a different place in that relationship than
Yeah. Yep.
like just hiring some random person
Yeah.
based
No,
on their resume.
like he came with me when he didn't have to type of thing. So yeah, we're pretty close on that.
Yeah.
So I think that is also a factor too. I mean, with Abby, she's our newest artist. She actually fit in really well. It was
Oh, good.
really crazy. Kind of like she's been there the whole time. It was. I have to get used to talking to two people because
Yeah.
I'm so used to addressing Gage. I'm like, "Hey, Abby, sorry, I have to remember that both of you are here." So I can't wait till Leo joins because now I'm gonna have to address
Everybody.
3 people.
And you're just
Like,
going to
"Hey,
keep
y'all."
building on, and then
Yeah.
you're going to get a bigger building,
Oh,
and then you're going to start a
yeah.
franchise.
Have you thought about like expansion in terms of piercings or anything like that, or is that like a direction that you'd want to go in?
Have
Or
someone learning piercing currently, so I will be having a piercer. I think
I know
we're
last
going to
time.
outgrow this building very
Very
quickly.
quickly.
Oh, yeah, yeah. With your
So-
parking and everything at the parking lot.
That's the worst part. I loved the building, loved the high ceilings. Everything was great. It's downtown. That parking is horrible.
parking anywhere downtown is terrible.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. And this one's just like a tiny, I think we got, what, 8 spots max? 7
In which case, then they'd have to park in the public parking that's like
across the
a
street.
couple blocks or
Which
or
isn't
across the street or,
bad.
like,
I mean, but
No,
you
but
just
it's
have to
not
cross that big highway.
ideal. Yeah.
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 And that's including the workers. Like, we park in that same parking
Yeah.
lot too. So I'm like, this sucks. But
Speaking of last time, I know when you were on last, you weren't thinking about a piercer because you said it's more
Like
licensing
insurance.
and
Licensing?
insurance, and which I wasn't. But the amount of piercing calls that we get a day.
Oh.
We honestly, I think we have at least 6 to 7 calls a day.
So it'd be
Wow.
worth the
day.
bump for the extra
Oh,
revenue.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, and
So have you gotten a little bit more confident then? Like, okay, maybe let's add it on.
now that I kind of know how to get insurances and the business aspect of keeping that, like safe for them, safe for me, safe for the building, I'm more comfortable with it because
Yeah.
I am familiar with it now. So
Okay. So
Yeah.
kind of going off that, what's your hierarchy like? Like you're the boss, you're the owner.
yeah,
What does that look like in terms of like kind of how you address the other people that are there? And like, are you engaged, right?
Yeah.
So you engage, are like, do you go to him and be like, hey, what's your opinion about this? Or like, what's your thought about this?
I
Or-
do.
Okay.
I do that
So
sometimes.
you're just
a
kind
lot.
of business partner-y.
Yeah, just kind. Well, he tells me all the time. He's like, I would never want to deal with what you deal with, and I'm like, dude, you kind of do because I come to
Yeah.
you with everything.
Right. Yeah.
But I do. I just get their opinions because sometimes they have better thoughts than I do on some
Yeah.
things, or I can think on it, and be like, oh, but what if we include this with that?
Right.
So yeah, it's kind of like a learning aspect. I mean, I have family members that do a lot of own their own businesses
Right.
and own finances and stuff. So I've kind of learned from there and gone from that,
Nice.
built on it.
That's
So
kind of nice.
yeah,
It's good to have that kind of relationship where you can like lean on your people that you work with, but also like there's a separation too.
yeah, yeah.
Lean on
Yeah.
me, but not too far. Or it's not a new job or I'll fire you.
Oh man,
That was good. That was really
yeah,
good.
that was a good one.
That was like a 10 out of 10 on the joke scale.
I'm so funny.
Dang.
Hilarious. Naturally hilarious.
Dang. Shoot.
I have a question. Okay, so
I
when
have an answer.
I've interviewed
Maybe.
when I've interviewed for nursing jobs before, especially flight nursing, they have a crew. They have the crew or whatever, and so you have to interview with it's a panel interview, and it's mostly making sure that you're a good fit for the group or
Like the
whatever.
team that you're
the
going to be
team
joining.
dynamic. Do you do that?
I do.
Yeah.
In like a sense. So Abby, she reached out to me and asked if I had a spot. So I had her come in and kind of chat with me, get to know me, meet Gage, and kind of see that dynamic and see how they interacted and see how she did. And she was very professional. And I kind of liked how she did that when she came in, like off the bat. She was professional. She like laid it all out. She was honest. She was bold. And that's what I look for. So
Good.
yeah. So kind of like that. And then I don't tell them yes or no right away. I just kind of talked with my other coworkers and went from there, and they liked her too. So
What
she
are some
joined.
of the questions that you ask?
Yeah. Curious. They bring a portfolio, I'm assuming.
Yeah, definitely. I have to see like their art, like over the years, what they're working on, and then I usually ask like future goal. That's my main like where do you want to see yourself in like 10 years, 5 years, that kind of thing.
Do you ask for recommendation or like what's that called?
References?
References of like
Yeah. Like previous shop or like maybe whoever their apprentice.
Yes.
But I don't know what the apprentice.
Yeah. Kind of.
Explain.
Just depending on situations.
Because she probably hasn't tattooed on a body yet.
She has.
Oh, she
She
has.
did come from a different shop.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
and
but
she
explain
just
that answer.
she,
Because that was
Sarah's not
wishy-washy,
letting
and
it
I was
go.
Like, what does that mean?
she just didn't really care for herself in that spot, and she lives in Mason City too, so she kind of wanted to be closer to her house, and because she was in Forest City.
Oh, that's a long drive for.
Yeah, so she just didn't want to be there, and she wanted to get a different clientele base, and so that's kind of
Well, and she probably sees all the positive feedback that you get when you post something. Like you get a lot of reactions. You get a lot of like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like you and Gage's artwork.
yeah.
So that That's also helpful too. I like a social media presence.
I do too. Like,
Well, yeah, especially if you're looking for like what work they've created.
Yep.
If
Right.
you're looking for an artist. Yeah.
Right.
for
Well,
sure.
and people talk. I mean,
Yeah.
like we said before, words of mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Words of mouth?
Words
of the mouth. Word of
Where they
mouth.
come from.
My mouth.
My mouth. Oh.
Speaking of your mouth,
Whoa.
Oh.
you were going to
Yes.
start a podcast.
Oh.
I am. Yes. I'm getting there slowly. It has been a lot of like research trying to get that. And we've started like diving into like the content creating wise, like on TikTok and that kind of stuff. Cause I've been interested in it, but you just never know how to do it.
Yeah.
Like you can't just.
And I just feel like you're so busy. Like,
It's
like
very
okay. So
hard to
one of my
create.
questions was like, what is your peace? Like, what's a day like when you're not at work? Like, do you shut off your phone? Do you, like, how do you
I do,
relax?
depending on the day. Sometimes I just kind of put my phone away and just do things around the house. But a lot of the times I am on my phone because I'm always, if I'm not working, I'm always uploading stuff I've done or now creating the TikToks or
Yeah.
which Mackenzie has thankfully helped me started like posting the TikToks and
Yeah.
stuff. But I see a lot of these shops, you know, gaining clientele from posting TikToks and being active on social media because that's what they want. They want you to be active with them. It's a community thing, you know. So it is very, very busy life. But
Yeah.
honestly, I think if I didn't have that busy life, I would be crazy. I would be crazy.
Especially around
because-
here.
Yeah.
Like, what else do you do here?
Right. Right. Well, and I'm a busybody. I like to stay busy.
Okay.
So give me stuff, you
Yeah.
know. I'll complain. I'm gonna complain. You're gonna hear me be mad and all these things, but I would not trade it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
No.
you like to keep it. So then like doing the podcast wouldn't be extra work on you.
No.
Okay.
No. Honestly, I don't fall asleep very well anyway. So when I don't fall asleep, I just either go edit pictures or see other people's videos and see like, okay, what can we do? Something similar like that, or what can we create? Write down ideas, you know.
So have you figured out more of like what you want your content to be for that?
Yeah, so
I like the humor. The
I-
clients getting on the
Yes.
table.
Oh, yeah.
That was-
Oh yeah, I,
I
saw
can't
that
even
one.
tell you
Yeah.
how fun that
Hilarious.
was to make. It was so good too, just effortless. That was like one take done.
Good.
It was crazy
It was good.
how
That was a good one.
yeah, and then I
We'll have to repost that one.
Yes. We'll be sharing your artwork and your
oh,
TikToks.
I appreciate you guys. I really do. I
To our whole like 20 followers.
hey, you have to start somewhere, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, you got to build yourself up type of. And then eventually, once you hit that algorithm, and then people see it, they're like, "Yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
I love it."
We're hilarious.
Yes. But what were you?
Oh, I forgot what we were talking about. Sorry.
I got ADHD. You can't ask me, man. You really can't.
Dang.
Talking about the picture. Talking about the.
Social media, the
social
TikToks.
media.
Oh yeah, your content. What'd you decide about
Oh,
your
yeah.
content for the podcast?
So we're going off. I know for sure. I have. I can't decide if I want to bring it to the shop or keep it at my house type of thing. That way, everybody when they're there, because I definitely want to have like a shop talk type of podcast and go from there. But I also have a best friend where I don't know if you guys are like that or if you guys have a friend like that where you when you're together, you just don't stop talking about things and then you end up making funny jokes
Yeah.
and that and I think people would die to hear us talk. So I might have her come in too. So we're kind of playing on ideas of that right
Yeah.
now as well. But
I mean, you can make it a series like Shop Talk series versus
Yeah.
like, your regular content.
right. That's kind of what I thought too.
My best advice is to just start.
Yeah, true.
Just put something out into the world.
All you
Yep.
need is
Yeah.
a Calissa who does the research. And it's just like, hey guys, let's
Sarah's
go.
like, yeah,
Let's
yeah,
do it.
just start, just do it, and
Just go for it.
All you
Find
need is
someone
a
else to do it.
Calissa. Yeah, that's all you need is a Calissa who will do all the hard stuff, and then you just show up and you're like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm ready.
I'm
We
ready.
would not
to
be
I'm
anywhere
the-
without Calissa.
I'm the
that's
talent.
Calissa is the whole brain.
She's carrying me and
operation.
Sarah.
She is. Yeah, she is.
There is always that one friend though.
Yeah.
And you do need that one friend. 'cause-
Calissa gets 10 stars out of 10. 10 stars.
Yes. Yes.
If we were to get paid, she'd get paid the most.
Oh yeah, because she wears the most hats.
Oh,
Literally and figuratively.
The most what?
Hats.
Hats? Oh,
Yeah.
hats.
Like
I thought you
she's
said
like
tats.
no. Well,
Where's
no.
the most
She's
hats
got virgin
underneath?
skin, TJ.
Oh,
Oh,
she
yeah,
does.
I
that's
bet it's
right.
buttery soft too.
It probably
Do you
is.
moisturize?
Yeah, explain
no.
buttery soft.
I get
Is
it.
it's not
I
like
totally
this,
know what
crusty.
you're
Yeah, she
Yeah.
would know.
what you're talking
Crusty.
about because like
Sarah's
I would
crusty?
hate to tattoo
crusty.
Nick
Crusty.
because Nick has I'm sure you can just thick skin
Yeah.
that's like,
Like that
calloused.
leathery.
Yes.
Yep.
Because he's
Yeah.
out in the sun a lot and stuff too, I think.
Well, and he
Yeah.
just sometimes it's just
Man-skin.
he man skin.
Yeah.
I feel like is,
Yeah.
Kinda,
But like
yeah.
Hannah, I'm sure would be great to tattoo
I'm sure
because
Hannah puts lotion on.
yeah.
Oh
so
yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably would.
buttery
don't.
soft. It's the same with starting IVs. As I hate starting them on
Yes.
Me.
certain men.
Isn't that funny,
Hey,
Calissa? Like, I hate needles,
Yeah.
but I'll get a tattoo any day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That I've heard that from several people.
I
Several.
hate when they put the thing on and slap my arm.
I know, I gotta look
Okay,
away.
see that's gross.
I gotta look
okay,
away.
see, but with that, like shots and stuff, that's like all the way in your skin. Like you
Yeah.
could hit my bone, and I don't like that.
Sometimes they do if they're the big needles.
No, see,
No, we
Yes,
don't.
yes, huh? Yes, huh? Yes, huh? Yes,
we
huh?
don't.
Yes, huh?
Ugh, yeah, see, no, that's different. At least
It is
the
different.
tattoo needles on
teensy.
like the
They're
top
the
of your skin.
tiniest little.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They do like just they'd feel terrible, but it's not the same.
I
not the same.
was 17, I think, and me and my mom went to Waverly, Iowa, because we went to a wake. So we're dressed in like nice church clothes and everything.
Yep.
And I was really wanting a tattoo, and I'm like, Mom, before we go to the wake, can we go to this tattoo shop and like just talk to them? Like maybe I want to get a tattoo. She just rolls her eyes. Oh, fine. And I'm surprised she even did it. You go in there and it's like a tattoo shop. Everyone's
Yeah.
covered head to toe,
Yeah.
face, cheek tattoos. The girl had pink hair, like tattoos all over. And then my mom goes, so how do you do a tattoo? Do you like just is this like a branding or something?
Yeah, bend over, baby.
Fire.
Give
And
me one of them
like,
pokers.
I was so embarrassed. I wanted to die. I'm like, oh, never mind. We're
Like,
leaving.
Actually, I don't need a tattoo. I'll be going.
I'm fine. We're going. I thought this was a flower shop. But like the receptionist was so nice, and she's like, well, here we have a little pamphlet on how it works, and it's just a tiny little needle that just kind of pokes your skin. And I'm like, thank you for being so nice.
Thank you.
And not laughing at my mom's face. Like, you idiot. It was so embarrassing, and I'll never forget it either.
The
That's funny.
branding.
Branding, seriously?
I mean, but like, I get it. I get it. I get it.
If
She's
you
a farm
are-
lady, so I get.
Right.
I
And
get
she
why
lived
that
under
was,
a
like,
rock.
the
And then I
correlation.
lived under a rock.
Yeah,
I didn't know a lot of things.
yeah. Now she knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It happens.
She's a genius. She knows a lot of stuff.
Should I start offering branding and be like, yes,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yellowstone up in this?
Actually, that'd be kind of cool.
And
Do you think
someone
that's
would
illegal?
probably do it too.
They probably.
I think it's
You're
kind of
right.
cool, honestly.
You do it.
I
Bend
don't know if I
over,
could-
baby.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could like handle that type of pain, but I don't like hate the idea. Like it's kind of interesting. Like who was the first person that thought of tattoos? And they were like, "Wow, imagine just sticking a needle with some ink inside your skin."
Yeah,
Right,
it was the
right.
people in the mountains. Like,
Okay, the
who started-
Peruvian mountains. No.
or Egyptians.
There was
Did Egyptians have tattoos?
I
You
don't
should know this.
I should. You're right. I
Pacific
should.
Islander people,
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Asian cultures.
yes,
Like Moana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Or Jason Momoa.
Yep.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa's from Iowa.
yeah.
No, he's Pacific Islander. That's his heritage. Is Pacific Islander.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he was born on like. I know it's like the second island of Hawaii, but I can't
Yeah, I
remember what
don't
it's
know.
called.
He's like moved all over the place.
He
so-
has. He really has. So who knows?
Big eyebrows.
Like literally his only famous
think
role,
about his
I
eyebrows.
think, is
Aquaman.
oh no, I'm thinking Game of Thrones.
Oh yes.
Where you
Oh, I was
first saw him on
definitely
the small screen, and
Yeah.
you're
What was
like,
his name again?
Drago.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Tell-
No,
don't-
I think it was
I don't know why I
Drago.
know that because I've literally only.
I think it was
watched-
Drago.
Malfoy.
No.
Draco.
That's
Draco
like
Malfoy.
so Drago with a G.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't.
I'm
sound
pretty
right.
sure it is.
No.
Yeah. Drago. Drago.
Dra-
Drago.
Well, we all have the world at our fingertips. Let's
That's true. Clarissa's gonna Google it.
The fact that I actually know that.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Because I don't watch Game of Thrones.
I don't either.
The first 3
Why
seasons were
not?
fine, and then it just.
I honestly
That's what I
really
heard,
didn't think it
too.
was that bad.
I just can't get into it. I think
It takes some time.
Oh, I'm like on episode 7. How
I
much
know,
time does it
but
take?
Because you have to
Oh.
every time is a new episode, they introduce new people. So once that you get past that
Well, no,
part of it,
so
I feel like it's fine.
Drogo.
There you go.
Oh, well,
That was really close.
close enough.
Way
right?
closer than anyone else.
Yeah.
So.
No, what happened was on Game of Thrones, they would always switch characters.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Nick, we were watching it with the series. So like when the new series came out, I'm like, wait, who is this guy? And they replaced so many characters, so different faces.
Oh yeah, that one guy. Her,
2, 3.
her little special man that followed her around that ended up with the rock disease.
Yeah, and I'm like, who is this guy? Yeah.
They turn into a rock. They get crusty and turn into a rock.
So not tattooable skin.
No.
Okay.
It's like mine.
Not buttery
It's
soft.
like mine. It's
buttery
real crusty. Real
I could just see who is that guy that puts the lotion or like
He puts the lotion on the...
Yeah, okay.
The
I mean,
bed.
Silence of the
yeah.
Lambs. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
think of
They,
now. You
drop the
Lotion
basket into
in
the...
skin.
like you just give your clients like the clients are in the hole. Here's the lotion.
I have not mean, but I've been like, do you moisturize? Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, not like in a mean way, but I'm like, you should
Do that.
do that. You know, in like the nicest way possible. I'm like, yeah, I use this lotion that really makes my tattoos come to life. You should try it. And the next time,
No,
I'll
just
see
have a
that they're
shelf
bright.
of your favorite lotions and be like, here.
Oh, I was
can
going to say, do you
purchase.
sell
This
aftercare?
one's- Yeah, we do.
Okay.
What do
We
you like?
I
Aquaphor?
actually, so I do like Aquaphor for like the last option, only because it's still petroleum based, and I'm not a petroleum fan.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Usually beeswax
Mm-hmm.
or like cocoa butter is what I always suggest. But we have a local lady that actually makes our stuff.
Oh, radical.
Nice.
Yeah,
Shout her out.
Yeah,
Small business.
So it's used to be Hanson Holistics. Now it's like Homestead Highway.
I feel like I've heard of that. Let me just look it up quick.
Yeah.
Homestead Highway. What do they all do? Lotions?
Yeah, so she does quite a bit of stuff. I mean, she has oils, lotions, the tattoo stuff, obviously, that we use. And then, I mean, she has bath bombs and stuff. I mean, she does like quite a few
And it's all
natural, no added
perfect.
crap that's now in today's.
Is it
I
this?
know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We'll give her a follow and then we'll shout her out. Put her in our stories.
Remind me to look that up again later because I will forget.
Just follow real quick.
I did.
Okay.
She also has eggs on here. Ooh, she has
Yes.
quails. She has
Yes. Yep.
quail. I've heard quail eggs are so good for you.
Are they?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And they
Hannah's
lay.
face
and
right
I'm
now.
pretty sure they're the ones that can lay multiple eggs per day.
You
They're
look like
so
that,
tiny.
though.
They're so little. They're
That's-
just little tiny and they're so cute. They're all spotted. Look at these eggs.
Oh,
So
okay.
cute. They look like
Aesthetically,
little Dalmatians.
I would just, keep it on my
Yes.
shelf or
So
something.
Yeah, it's like a
cute.
Decor,
type
yeah.
of-
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't eat them.
Why? It's just like a regular egg, except it's tiny.
Okay, then eat an ostrich
I've also
egg.
heard, actually, I've heard that duck eggs are also really good and exceptionally healthy.
Duck eggs, I have heard that before.
And usually, if you have an egg allergy, they might be okay.
Why do I think it's so weird to eat any other egg other
Yeah.
than a chicken egg?
Chicken
And
eggs.
then now I'm thinking about chicken eggs, and it's like, why do we eat chicken eggs?
don't
That's really weird too.
I mean, they're unfertilized. It's not like you're eating a chicken.
Yes. Well, that would be terrible, right?
Yeah,
God
yeah.
forbid you eat a chicken.
Well, but like in a baby chicken, like when they're, in the.
Yes. Yeah.
That's one thing with like having chickens at home. Sometimes that happens, so you crack the egg and
Yes. You always have to crack it into a cup first.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll ruin your.
yep,
And there's a chicken bits in there.
Or the
Sometimes.
start of it. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's really sad.
It's like
Wait,
actually
do you have
I
a
don't eat
rooster?
eggs. Me,
How do you get eggs that are fertilized? if
my
you-
brother.
Nice.
My brother has chickens because they live on an acreage. So
Oh.
yeah,
And
I
I
want
didn't
chicken
know.
so bad.
So I was watching Survivor and they gave them eggs for a treat.
Yum.
And I'm like, wait, they don't have a fridge. How are they going to keep it cold?
If they're unwashed, it's
you don't have
okay.
to keep them cold.
Which is crazy.
Actually, they last longer sometimes if.
Yeah, if you don't wash
But in
them.
the grocery store, they're like,
They're washed.
yeah, they're like
And
old and
sanitized.
like,
Yep.
yeah, so they have to be refrigerated.
Mhm.
But I didn't know that like it from from a chicken.
Straight from a chicken tushy.
Yes. Okay.
Sure.
They don't need to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why don't we just have chickens, Nick? So now he was looking into a chicken.
Shut up.
I would love chickens.
You guys know.
Yes.
I
I had chickens growing up, and like we'd get a new batch every Mother's Day, and that was like our fun thing to do on Mother's Day is to go
How
pick
often
up the
do you
baby
guys eat
chicks.
eggs?
We eat a lot of eggs.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes.
You'd have to have so many chickens to keep up with that many eggs.
I'm just thinking 2.
They only lay like 1 egg per day,
Well,
if
but-
you're lucky.
That's fine.
Maybe you just want to look at them.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you should get the fluffy chickens.
Yes.
The silkies.
Or the ones with feathers on their feet, or the
Oh
ones that
my
have
God.
feathers. Yes. See, Sarah.
See, they're cute, but and they're noisy. They always be clucking. And I do not want to hear your roosters a block away, okay?
Oh, so if you're in town, typically they don't allow roosters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just
So usually it's just
Because they're afraid of cockfighting.
yeah.
Oh,
well, and
Lord.
roostering, the cockadoodle-doo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just placing bets. Just kidding.
Hannah's gonna run a chicken ring. In her,
Oh, but
like-
maybe that's Nick's next venture.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Chicken
Yeah.
fights. Fighting them chickens.
Animal betting. That's
Oh,
terrible.
You should get a pig. Or a donkey. Oh my gosh, you should get a goat. You should have goat milk.
Goats
or
are actually
camel.
really cute.
I've heard camel milk's really good.
No.
I have
That's,
not.
I've heard it's really good for you.
Again,
And
why
because
does
you
it?
have a dairy issue, I've heard that it's very, very unlikely to give you dairy problems. So you should get a camel. Or
Or a
donkey.
goat.
I've heard donkeys are good too.
Okay.
Certain goats. Not all.
Not
Certain
all.
goats. I think
Yeah.
A2 goats.
Going
or whatever it
on.
is for
Don't
goats.
get like the Nigerian goats. They scream.
Yeah.
And it's like it sounds like it does.
The
It
Taylor
sounds like
Swift.
Yes. I knew you were trouble when you were. And then it's like, and now I'm lying on the cold, hard ground.
Do you guys know
So-
that guy on TikTok who sings to his goat?
That is weird. Okay, that's not even. That was just so weird.
No.
He's so
I don't think
nice.
I've seen
He's
that.
like from another country. He doesn't really speak English, but he just sings American songs to his goat. And it's so sweet.
All right.
And his chickens. Mostly his goats, but
As he
definitely his
should.
chicken too.
Yes, he
Yeah,
should.
it's really cute.
Singing to mini dinosaurs.
It's
I love it.
sweet. It's so sweet. I'm like tearing up a little bit thinking about it. So sweet. He just seems like such a nice person.
Oh my God.
Watch, he does this on camera. He'll sing to his donkey or whatever, and then after the camera, like, get out of here.
Go back in your
that
pen.
goat, that goat is in love with him. There's
Oh,
no
goat.
way.
I
It's
was
a
thinking-
goat, not a donkey. you fool. Ugh, listen.
Okay, so
sorry.
when we first met TJ, like, I didn't know what kind of like person like you were. Like, you just kind of shy, but you loved Mushu, my dog.
I did.
Wait, how'd
love
you guys meet?
Mushu.
He's my neighbor.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then, like, I just think you're the funniest person because, like, when you add someone on Facebook, like, you kind of scroll a little bit, like, just to kind of get a feel, like, are
Of
you a
who they are.
political person? Are you a
Yeah,
comedy
really.
person? Or are you
You'll
a
never know me on
ranter about
Facebook.
your
Are
life?
you boring? Like, who are you?
Do you not post? So I had to, like, screenshot and show, like, some of the funny, I'll post them on the stories, too. Things that you've, like, shared.
Oh boy. What am I sharing? I'm kind of nervous.
Best friend, let's start a podcast. Us after the first episode, and it's got Jonah Hill and the sexy guy
Being arrested.
being arrested by the FBI. And I'm like, hilarious. And then you shared everyone on 4th of July, and it's got a couple kissing with the fireworks in the background. And I totally understand this. And then our neighborhood, and it's like people running away from fireworks. And I'm like, yes.
We actually had an incident one year
Oh, no.
because we did them at my house. So, you know, that tight little street right
Yes.
there.
Oh my gosh.
We got a big firework, and this is before we knew. We didn't take precautions, okay? Don't judge me. We had one of those big cakes. Like, I don't even remember the grams on this sucker, but it popped off, went up, great. I was like, wow. It knocked over, and
Oh,
it
no.
started shooting at us.
The fire's shooting at us.
I have never seen so many people get up so fast and
Oh my
start
gosh.
running. And I was
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Scary. here.
Well,
That's very reminiscent of my younger years when we would go to my family's farm and we'd set off fireworks. And it was like my teenage cousins at the time, like just doing stuff. And
it's
I'm
like Russian
oh gosh.
roulette.
Yeah.
You're like, good luck.
Are you gonna lose a limb or are you gonna lose
Right.
yeah.
A couple times people got burned, that's for sure.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is so true because I'm like this. Okay, you shared me. I'm an adult. Also me. Mom, what do I say when I get there?
I still do that.
Oh, me too. I call my mom about everything that I don't
Everything.
know. I mean, Google's right there, but I call my mom.
This literally just happened.
Yeah.
Me. My memory is so messed up. Person, how bad is it?
How bad is
How bad is what?
How bad is what? I do that all the time.
The casino needs to add an Uno table. I'll fuck everybody up.
So that's like one of my hidden
Talents.
I can cream you at Uno or tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe, that's like a psychological
Yeah.
thing. You
Yeah.
have to, it's really
And you
well
really,
planned.
if you got it right, the people will be like, how are you doing that?
Yes.
I don't get that. And I'm
Yes.
like, I'm magic. You know, no, it's
Yeah.
just strategy.
I'm such a sore loser. Like,
If
Oh, no,
if there's
I
a
am too.
chance
Don't
I'll
worry.
lose, like I don't even want to play.
No,
flip
yeah.
the table and everything
Yeah,
and
that's
leave
me.
the room.
No,
That's
I
so
get mad.
childish, you guys. Jeesh.
Well,
Get it together.
I think it's like a
competitive.
childhood thing because my dad never let me win and just
Oh,
so now my kids will never win if I can get a chance to beat them.
Wow. Shoot.
I get it though. I get no, like you are not winning. I don't care if you're 3. I don't care if you're 5. You are not winning
That's
today.
like when we play checkers, and I've got like 12 kings, and Gus's has like 1 chip left. He's like, Mom. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Get better.
Work on it.
Losing's a part of life.
Yeah. I'm that.
Nothing's fair, man.
Everything's a life lesson.
Yep. Pretty funny.
All right. Anything else that we wanted to ask TJ?
I don't think so. I got all my questions out.
Yeah.
You got some wishy-washy ones too, and
Well, sometimes I'm like thinking and it's formulated in my mind, but then when I go to say it, I'm like, I don't think that makes sense.
Okay, when's your opening for all of us to get a tattoo by you?
whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, do we get a discount? Because we're...
Sarah. Oh my
Sure.
God, the first thing.
BFFs?
God.
Sorry, I know I'm that person.
Cheap ass. Go to Walmart and ask for discounts too.
I mean, you put up with me 2 times now, so yeah, I think you qualified for a discount.
No,
That's
you'll
right.
like, oh yeah,
That's
this
my
is discounted. I'm like, I'll charge. I would.
I could never. Maybe to people that are like irritating,
Oh.
but to people that
Oh
I
yeah.
actually-
Hey, what's your what's that called? Your price,
Price?
range. Yeah, how
Like
do you
my-
how do you charge? Like, do you charge by the hour? Do you charge by like size?
And do you
an
have
hour?
it
Usually by
posted
the
on the
hour.
salon? Or the shop?
No, we post it on like online,
Okay.
like on the
And you do flash, right?
yeah, yep,
So that might be where I'm at.
okay,
Getting some flash,
yeah.
not of bodies, but of tattoo.
Thank you for clarifying.
Well, I don't know.
so confused.
You never know. You never know.
Flash me! TJ flashes you. Good enough.
Thank you.
What's your flash price?
They're kind of all over.
Okay.
Usually they're marked down at least 20-30% though.
Do you do the flashes?
Everybody does. There's a lot. We have like our own personal boards.
So before you leave, then we'll have to get everyone's Instagram handle so I can follow everyone so I know what I'm looking at here.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I only just followed you on Instagram.
Yeah, it's okay.
We were friends on Facebook before, but
Yeah.
I think that's where I was seeing your posts.
Stuff
so,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I know. I'm just not a
What kind of friend are
social
you?
media
Literally.
lady. I'm not a social media lady. I'm sorry. I
That's
just
okay.
don't know what to
Sometimes
tell
it's
you.
too much.
As she knows every
Yeah.
TikTok ever.
Okay, but TikTok is so different. I don't follow people that I know on TikTok.
I don't either.
Anyone.
No. It's not a interacting
No.
platform.
No. I'm looking for people that I specifically do not know.
Like if I know you, see you later.
Yeah, I literally scroll on if it's someone I know. Like,
Like, ew, get
goodbye.
outta here.
Unless it's my niece, then I'd like. But
If you're a
anyone
kid, I
else,
guess you're safe.
Goodbye.
Oh man.
It's not for me.
So All of the links that we've been referencing will be attached in the Instagram stories.
Possibly, if we can remember.
We can make a highlight so that it's there for people who are a little late to the game when you're listening. Although you should listen every Friday right on time.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, right on time.
God.
Sarah's running out of battery over
She
here.
is. And on that,
I am so
what's our
tired.
emoji at
I've
the
already
end
been awake
for
for
listening?
5 hours today. I'm so tired.
I'm always a disco ball.
A disco ball?
I'm boring.
Okay.
No, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had a disco ball.
Yeah.
I
It's
will
a
be-
Taylor Swift reference,
Oh.
but
Take that
TJ
back
got
then.
us these cute little gifts and
yes, they're so
the
cute.
Stanley straw cover. Guess they call them. So I'll be a teacup.
A teacup.
I want to be this flower. What is this? Is a
Sunflower.
sunflower? I want to be a sunflower. Do they have that on there? Let me look.
Just put a flower.
No, sunflower specifically.
No, I don't. There's the pink flower.
Yes, there is
There's a
sunflower. I'm
sunflower.
sunflower.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm a
TJ, what's your emoji?
sunflower.
What's your favorite emoji?
Is there a like a?
I like
on
the
there?
melting face. That's usually what I send to everybody.
Yes, yes.
It's perfect. I love that.
Just because that's me. I'm like happy, but I'm like melting.
Yeah, yep. Relatable.
I love it.
It just caps all moods. So.
It does.
It really does. That's
Yeah.
true.
I feel like that's like the definition of Flirty crying and trying. It's just that, like sink face.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been Calissa, Hannah, Sarah.
TJ.
Bye.
Bye.